Thank Dog It's Friday.
Yep, happy Thank Dog It's Friday. I'm Hillary Buchholz, and we are working on a fun fall-themed TDIF today. And I'm here, as always, with the lovely Patty Quinn.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. So happy to have you here.
So yeah, we're doing a super easy craft for our Thank Dog It's Friday today. Can't get much easier than this. I know we say that a lot, but really we try to outdo ourselves every week and see if we can find a simpler task. So
maybe one day we'll get down to like one step only. This one's pretty close.
It is pretty darn close. So this is what we're going to make today is a fall hand-stamped paw print placemat, and we're kind of doing them as a centerpiece, but you could do them for a whole table. But what you'll need is a placemat, a cloth placemat, pretty important. And I would recommend something fairly smooth. You don't want a ton of texture on it, and you don't want any of the vinyl or plastic placemats. You're going to want the cloth, just because that'll allow us to hand stamp on it a little bit better.
Right. I think this one is kind of, I got this at Walmart for, gosh, it was $1 or $2. I mean, they're really not expensive there. This one is kind of cotton polyester, but you can find them in like a burlap if you really want to go kind of rustic or farm, themed, or linen, any of those kind of fabric.
Yep. And yeah, just an inexpensive placemat, dollar store, Walmart. I would recommend grabbing an extra one while so if you're just going to do one for sort of a centerpiece, that's kind of the idea that we're going with today, grab two, just because it'll be great to be able to practice and see how your stamps perform. But that leads us into the next thing that you'll need are some stamps. So Patty and I found these adorable.
Yay! They're so cute.
Little paw print stamps.
With a little heart in the middle. Isn't that adorable? Just love these.
And then I've also got a little set of leaves as well. And if you can kind of see, my leaves have holes on this sort of larger leaf here. These two little ones, the holes are really tiny on the stamp. Yeah. I would recommend going a little bit bigger. So stamps that have a little bit bigger holes in them for this particular project, because I think it'll just end up working out a little better.
So my stamps I've got a piece of paper behind so you can see them a little better. They're actually kind of this gel, kind of jelly, wiggly stuff. That's a technical term. I'm sorry, I'm too advanced for everybody today. So I've got a head cold and stuff. My head is like everywhere but here, so I can't think and talk at the same time. Anyway, they came on this sheet, and you can see there are some with real tiny details and then some that have larger details. I've kind of picked the ones that have the larger details just so that since we're not working necessarily with ink because we want to use paint that will work with fabric. You kind of want the larger design. So, and I guess that's the other thing that we need, right? It's paints.
So I'm going back to my regular metallics that I've used on many projects. So it's just a multi-surface metallic, but I think you've got acrylics. I
got the same thing. They're multi-surface. They're acrylics. And I just got them in fall colors because we got our fall leaves. So we're kind of doing a fall theme. Yeah. Let's go with that for today.
And you can kind of see on my practice placemat, I was just sort of figuring out where I wanted my stamps to be situated, stuff like that. So it's a little tough to see until you actually stamp it down. It's a little tough to see how you're going to lay them out. I definitely recommend doing a practice. It doesn't have to be on a placemat. Patty did a piece of paper, but I definitely recommend.
I just kind of put mine out on to see how it might look. I'm kind of obviously going to put mine in a corner, and I just kind of wanted to see where those would all fit and colors and all of that before, because I did not buy a second placemat. So I thought paper would help give me an idea of what I'm doing before I actually do the real thing. So that,
Yeah. And so for mine, with you can see I've kind of gone crazy, but I was just testing colors and trying to figure out what's going to work best. So that's why this one is just completely covered on both sides. So
that's great. Hi,
once
Lorraine. Hi, Al. Thanks for joining us today. So happy to have you here.
So this is the super easy part. Once you've kind of figured out what your placement is going to be, get your placemat,
Yep.
get your paints, and then
a little cheat sheet ready.
Yep. And I would recommend starting with whatever you want your sort of centerpiece stamp to be. For us, obviously, it's adorable paw prints.
Yeah.
So, and I'm gonna just get to stamping.
And I decided for my paw print it to be the boldest color. So it's the largest piece, and I kind of wanted that to stand out from the other kind of embellishment stamps around. And so that's what I ended up doing. Just a good kind of tip to do in terms of. But you can paint these any color, colors you want.
And you could do, you could make them, you know, all one color. You could do them in stripes. You can really make it as complicated or as simple as you want to. You know, you could do simply one stamp if you wanted to. But I think for us, we're kind of doing a little collage of leaves and paw prints.
Yeah, something for our, a fall table setting. You could use this for Thanksgiving as well if you wanted to. But even just a little something to spruce up for just a family night, dinner.
Yep.
You don't have to have fancy company to have a pretty table. And I'm just putting a real thin coat of paint on my stamp. So there's that red color, just real thin. Okay, now the scary part.
Yep.
The first stamp is the scariest part. Okay, I committed. It's down. Yay, that's cute. And it does react a little differently than on paper. So, but that's okay. You can miss little spots here and there.
Yeah, I'll show mine. I definitely have a little gap on the bottom, but that's part of what makes it, handmade and kind of rustic, and there's no right or wrong with these.
Yeah, I think that adds so much more character.
So here's
I want everything to be perfect all the time.
My little paws.
Oh, so cute. Okay, I've got my second one to do here. I'm just guessing. Okay, so the first one I noticed I didn't have enough paint. So I obviously added a little more paint to the second one, but here's my.
Oh, those turned out great.
Yeah. They're so cute.
Yeah, and I would definitely say kind of a bold or dark color works well, especially for whatever you want that centerpiece one to be, that sort of stand out.
Right.
And with my practice placemat, I definitely noticed like I was trying to do kind of lighter oranges or lighter golds. And on this kind of beige background, it just didn't have enough contrast. So all of my stamps are a little bit darker. So just depending on what kind of placemat you're using, if you're using a dark placemat, obviously you're going to need whites or something really bright so that it can stand up to that background. So think about that when you're grabbing your placemat as well.
Okay. Al is definitely a charmer. You know how to schmooze the ladies, Al. He says that our crafts always turn out so nice. I have no artistic talent myself, but like seeing those that do. You made my day, Al. Thank you. That's so great. Well, you'll have to give Missy a hello. We saw that she got a bath yesterday. So Squeaky clean girl. Our dogs always would do the zoomies around the house every time they had a bath.
Yep,
Missy looked like she was pretty calm. I don't know if she does zoomies at all. Do your pups do any zoomies when they get bath? When it's bath
Oh
time?
my goodness. Yep. They pretty much go crazy for about 20 minutes, half an hour afterwards.
Too funny. Okay, just put a thin coat of paint on my next stamp. Down it goes. The trick, I guess, is just try not to wiggle your stamps too much. Like once it goes down, try to keep it in place.
And you're going to use kind of even pressure across the whole stamp. That'll help. And you don't need to you don't need to push as hard as you possibly can. Just kind of a nice, firm, even pressure.
Yeah. And I'd never used these jelly stamps before. They're kind of interesting.
I've never even seen them before.
So I got these on Amazon. There'll be a link to these in the paw print stamp in our tutorial on our website when it goes up. But yeah, I saw a ton of these. I had never. At first, I thought they were stickers, but when you're not sure everything's clear, it doesn't look. But yeah, they're stamps. I'm like, well, let's give them a try. They look really pretty. The leaves.
Well, and you get a ton of variety in one sheet, which is awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
So here I have a few of my little leaves down.
I think your stamps are quicker to use too.
Yeah, I have more to hold on to for sure.
Jelly ones are
challenging.
a little challenge. Yeah, they're a little delicate to work with. Oh, all right. Mine's shifted a little bit when I picked it up, but that's okay. It's fine. I think getting enough leaves down, people will know what it is. Sorry for the sniffles, everybody. I'm getting over a cold, but I could not miss our Friday little get-togethers. We really love these. It's so much fun spending
They
time.
really are fun. Yeah.
The highlight of our week. It's just nice. I don't know. Does everybody else feel like they get to relax when they do a craft and be creative for a little while? I find it really relaxing and fun. All right.
I am.
Am I taking up too much time? Are you?
Nope. I'm kind of taking a cue from your design and.
Oh, okay.
So just kind of working around the corner a little bit on mine.
So, and I'm being a wild woman right now. Hold on to your seats, everybody. I'm adding another color. I put yellow down, and now I'm adding a little orange on top. I want to have my leaf kind of look like it's changing colors. It's crazy. This madness over here. What is
it's getting wild over here. So here's my little corner.
Oh, that's adorable. That's so sweet.
And I think I might use one of the big ones.
Okay. This will be interesting. I don't know. I guess some of the more detailed leaves are hard to see that they're leaves because I don't know. This will be interesting to see how they turn out.
It's definitely, that's why my practice one looks the way that it does.
Yeah, I didn't practice on fabric, so.
Yeah, you definitely get a better feel for how they're going to react.
Yeah.
and kind of how dark. That was one of the big things that
Yeah.
that my practice ones taught me, was how dark I needed to make the paint.
Hi, Georgie. Thank you so much. She says adorable. Well, that's awful sweet of you. Thank you. You're so sweet.
And you could do, these are obviously our fall design, but you could do a reversible design where you do maybe fall on one side, Christmas on the other, or Halloween on the other. Or
yeah, you could flip it over and have,
mm-hmm.
with one placemat, have a couple different themes going.
All right. I think I'll do one more over here on this corner. Not to rush you.
No, you're not rushing me at all. You're actually giving me a little time here to put my little leaves on. So no, this is great. I'm gonna do one last little one here. I'll probably do a little bit more painting when we're off and finish it up.
Yeah, I plan on doing my other corner.
So I guess one of the things you can think about as you're putting your placemat together, if it's a centerpiece, if you're doing one, which is what we're doing. Oh, I love that. That's so pretty. That really is so pretty.
Just nice and neutral and works well for fall. So yeah. But as you were saying.
Yeah, no, as I was saying, is basically think about if you're having a centerpiece in the middle of your placemat, because your placemat is kind of the focal point of your centerpiece, or at least the base of your centerpiece. You don't want to have your design in the center because you'll be covering that up. So your design should probably be either on two corners or along both edges or anything like that. You can have paw prints going up one way and paw prints coming back the other way, and kind of sprinkle leaves that if you want. But just kind of keep the design, your painted design out of the middle. But if it's a placemat, and everybody, you can have your design wherever you want it to be, or it could be off to one side only and that kind of thing. So you can just think about how you want to use your placemat. So anyway, here's mine. I have a gray placemat, so it's not beige. So it's interesting to see how what the colors
change.
Turn out.
Oh, those turn out great.
Yeah, I'll add a few more leaves. But it's cute. It just looks like a little puppy dog walking through the woods in the fall, right? It's adorable. These really turned out so sweet.
Very cool.
Perfect.
Well,
Yay.
I hope if somebody tries this, somebody creates their own, we would love to see how they turn out. So please share them with us. We will definitely, it's just fun to see kind of these crafts come to life and see other people's take on them. So it's always fun. If you do end up doing it, please feel free to share. We would love to see them.
And it's been fun seeing a couple pictures come in from some of the projects that everybody's sharing with us. So thank you. It's great to see how the little projects that we have might inspire you to do something for yourself and decorate your home. All pup and dog inspired themed stuff, which is what we love, right?
Yep. And as usual, you will see our finished versions of these in the article, so you can check for pictures on that. We'll be posting. We'll have a link to that in this post, and also in this a link to our mailing list. If you're interested in staying in touch with us, finding out what we've got going on, a great way to do that is to sign up to our mailing list. So we will have a link for how to do that in this post as well.
Yeah. And don't forget, we have a giveaway. The deadline's coming up. We've got a few more weeks left, but it's a huge bundle of goodies. You have to sign up for it. It's just amazing. We definitely want somebody awesome to win. And we know everybody who's watching our craft shows on Friday, they're all awesome. So please sign up. We'd love for you to have a chance. Thank you, Georgie. She says possum. Thanks, ladies. Yeah. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Have a great, enjoy I'm definitely sick today.
Yeah.
I can't even finish the thought. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your time with your furry best friends and family, and we'll
Yes.
see you again next Friday.
Thanks so much,
Okay.
everyone.
Bye. Hopefully I'll have a brain cell or two left.
I hope you get some rest and relaxation.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.